Welcome back, guys. This is King of Weaves, and this is what if Naruto had an older sibling part 2. Last time we left off with Team 7 pretty much being Naruto in the bell test and basically taking the bells away from her when Naruto was having the Rasengan clash that he absolutely lost. Naruto, after seeing she pretty much lost the bell, she's like, might as well, and pretty much showed her brother what she was truly made of, and Naruto realized that he stood no chance from the very beginning. If Naruto truly tried, she would have pretty much slapped him. She knows 60% of the jutsus of the whole entire Leaf Village. Anyways, now, sorry, I just threw something. Naruto and Team 7 do get told that the next day they will be starting missions, and Naruto actually goes out with Team 7, except for Sasuke. Even though Sasuke talks to Naruto a bit more here, because he pretty much respects him a bit more. He doesn't go with them, it's just him and Tsuki, so pretty much it's a day. And Naruto, of course, was stalking them because she approves of this. However, she wants to know everything that happens in case something bad happens, you know what I mean. But anyway, Naruto and Naruto do meet each other at home. Naruto actually quickly teleporting home before Naruto came back, realizing that if Naruto sees Naruto around there, he will find out what happens. And anyways, once he enters the house, he does ask Naruto why she was following them, and Naruto's like, "You noticed me?" And Naruto's like, "Yeah, of course, it was pretty bait, but anyway, I guess you're just worried, right?" And Naruto's like, "Yeah, I didn't know what would happen since, you know, I did hit you pretty hard, and anyways, now, she just made an excuse," and Naruto was clueless as usual. And anyways, the next day they do meet, and Team 7 does begin their missions, and here Naruto and Tsuki do work very well together. Same as Sasuke, he actually joins in the action and starts working with them, and they do a pretty good job. A very good job in the mission. Anyway, now, of course, Team 7 does finish the mission for the day and head back home. Pretty much, they're pretty much off for the day, and Naruto actually goes to train. Of course, being behind his sister in mastering the Rasengan techniques or types, he does want to learn them too. And remember, Naruto has pretty much extreme mastery over all 5 chakra natures, like I said before, and he knows a lot, especially since he's been with Itachi for a while. And anyways, Naruto does tell Naruto about the illness of Itachi, and Naruto actually started learning medical ninjutsu just because of it. While she was doing that, Naruto was actually on his own, well, not on his own, with Tsuki, training together to master more techniques and become stronger together. And anyways, Tsuki and Naruto were fighting until Sasuke actually came out of nowhere and actually asked them to spar with him. Naruto and Tsuki were kind of confused because this is not like Sasuke. Sasuke never does that, and out of nowhere, like, he wants to spar, like, what's going on here? Anyways, of course, they say alright, and they actually do spar. Tsuki goes up first because Tsuki wanted to. And anyways, Team 7 actually starts training together, and over the next month, they pretty much teach each other. Naruto learns quite a bit from Sasuke's fighting style, and Sasuke learns quite a bit from the other two. Anyways, now, Sasuke pretty much is able to unlock the 3-to-1 Sharingan thanks to their training. And now, after a while, Naruto and the rest do get pretty bored. After a month of doing D-ranked missions, they get very bored, and Naruto knows that Naruto is pretty much on the verge of mastering the Flying Raijin, and he's catching up to her in strength, and rapidly. Of course, nowhere near. However, at his age, she is currently 17, 16, and Naruto is catching up really fast, and even she would have to go a bit, well, not all out, but quite hard to actually beat him. However, now Naruto and Team 7 do ask if they could get a high rank mission, and the Hokage actually allows it because he knows Naruto personally, since pretty much his sister is his disciple, and now Naruto is pretty much on the verge of well, not on the verge, but close to mastering the flying Raijin, and he's actually coming close to the power of a Jonin, and so he knows that Tsuki has been training with him for years at this point, and she must be just as strong as him. And anyways, now Naruto and Team 7. Oh, did you hear that? I actually joined the VC on Discord to put some music on. I like this. Basically, what I do is I put some live music on about basically getting. I get a link and put some live music for myself on the Discord call, because I can't be just going on YouTube and listening to it, since I like to pretty much edit pictures, well, for thumbnails anyway. Now Naruto and Team 7, of course, do get ready for tomorrow's mission after meeting Tazuna. Tazuna does make a joke about Naruto here, since Naruto looks the weakest. Like, even though he's been out with Itachi for years, he still looks like the weakest, especially because he knows the other two that are Uchihas except for this one, and he's like, why do I not get another Uchiha? Then anyways, of course, Naruto says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not Uchiha caliber yet. I am very sorry. Anyways, of course, Naruto strikes fear in Tazuna. Naruto did kind of get offended, and Tsuki's like, Naruto, that's enough. And Naruto's like, alright. Anyway, after all, I thought I was kind of weak, since I wasn't an Uchiha in it. So I was just, testing him out. Anyway, Tazuna was absolutely shook of Naruto after what he just did to him. And he's like, this guy, yo, is he getting? Are you sure? Hey, well, good for me. I get a pretty strong team. And he accepts it, and then tells them that they have to pretty much meet up at 8 p.m. sharp. He needs to leave as fast as possible. Of course, acting a bit suspicious to Naruto, Tsuki, Kakashi, and everyone pretty much. Now, Naruto and Tsuki actually do go home together, and Sasuke actually says that he won't be training today with them, and he actually would like to take a rest for once, because they have told him to take many rests, many times, multiple times to be honest, and he never really listened, and now he's listening. But anyways, now Naruto and Tsuki were actually going to just hang out the whole day, and then they meet up with their friends Shikamaru, Choji, Shino, Ino, Kiba, Hinata, even Sakura and Ino. And Naruto makes some new friends. Even though he's very antisocial with new people, he's not really good at interacting. He's not social, basically. Same as Tsuki. However, Tsuki is a bit more social than Naruto. But anyways, Naruto is actually making some research about the land of waves, or where Tazuna comes from, and she can't really find anything too interesting or too dangerous around it, other than basically some rogue ninjas who are S rank level, or like Zabza from one of the 7 ninja swordsmen. Seven ninja swords, seven. Yo, what's going on? English. Naruto, 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. Is it? Wait, I am bugging. Let me check. 7 ninja swordsmen. Yeah, 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. Sorry guys, I got very confused there, because I say everything from memory, and sometimes I just go blank. That, yeah, bro, I've had enough of you. Fuck off. Anyway, now Naruto and Naruto can't really find anything, and so she just lets it go, and she starts learning more jutsus from many other scrolls, and she's actually coming close to learning 70% of the jutsus at this point in the leaf, and she even knows the Reaper Death Seal at this point. Anyways, now Naruto, after hanging out with his friends, he's heading home, and Tsuki asks Naruto a question, and she asks, why was Naruto like not in the village for like a few years? She doesn't remember him much, and basically before he returned to the academy, and Naruto never really told Tsuki what happened, and then he actually does say it, and he tells Tsuki what truly happened, and Naruto says sorry for not telling you, and he might have answers of your brother's death. I'm very sorry. And just saying, Naruto was given the Kota Matsukami. However, Naruto knows to give it to Tsuki, because no, of course he knows what happened to he knows what happened to Itachi and Shisui, and so he wasn't going to tell her yet. However, now Tsuki didn't really mind it, and anyway, Tsuki understands and says that she's sorry for asking. And Naruto says it's fine, I'm used to it now. And Itachi wasn't that bad of a person, so you shouldn't hate him, even though he's massacred the Uchiha clan. You really shouldn't hate him. And Tsuki's like, but he massacred the whole clan, and Naruto's like, there was a good reason. I'm not going to reveal it, but there was a good reason. And Tsuki's like, why don't you want to reveal it? If you say he's good, shouldn't you reveal it? And Naruto's like, unfortunately, it's his wish for it not to be revealed. Otherwise, I would have already said it to the whole entire world. Anyway, I'll see you. Bye. Anyways, of course, Naruto goes off on his own, and I am kind of ripping the fucking thing. Oh shit, I am going to get killed by my mom. Anyway, now, Naruto and Tsuki do had their own ways, and anyways, now, Naruto doesn't tell Tsuki that he's actually going to be training, and he goes off to this mountain, and it's actually the Forest of Death. Naruto's actually just meditating in there with all the monsters lurking around. One of them does try to attack him, however, Naruto opens his eyes and literally looks at the monster and gives off such a stare. The monster actually just looked, well, the massive serpent. It was like, yeah, I am very sorry. I will never try to attack you ever again. Please forgive me, master. Please, I'll do anything. Anyway, basically Naruto was actually meditating to connect with the Nantos, and he actually did, and he opened his eyes with the Nantos' eye, and he could feel a massive amount of strength surging throughout him, and he's like, god damn it, the Nantos might try to take over. And so he tells the Nantos to F off, and basically the Nantos like, you dare take my chakra and then say to stop? Here, take some more, kid. Anyways, of course, Naruto then actually just stops the chakra flow between them, and Naruto's like, listen, damned fox, I'm not scared of you. Do you really think I'd be scared of you? You're just a damned fox. Do you not realize that? You're nothing to me. And the Naruto's like, oh, I'm nothing, right? Just that I'm the strongest tail beast in the whole entire fucking world, and I could kill anyone I wanted within seconds, and I killed the fourth Hokage within seconds as I impaled him. And of course, Naruto's like, truly I don't care what you did to the fourth. Really, the fourth was an amazing man. However, if he got killed by you, I don't really care. Really, I don't. It has nothing to do with me. And of course, dramatic irony right there. We know that it has everything to do with Naruto, but Naruto doesn't know. And the Naruto's like, oh, you'll find out one day, and then you will regret saying this. And literally, the Naruto pushes Naruto back, literally blows him away, and Naruto's like, such amazing power. And anyways, of course, the Naruto's like, I told you, don't mess with me. Anyways, now Naruto actually cuts off the connection and just starts walking around the Forest of Death, and they try to attack Naruto because Naruto is well, the one snake that attacked Naruto before knows not to, and he just ran away, to be honest, or she, whatever. Anyways, now the other monsters that did try to kill Naruto got a beating. They got either killed or they were close to death. Anyways, Naruto then left, and without being actually spotted by anyone. And anyways, now Tsuki was actually waiting for him at home, and it's actually been quite a long time. Naruto didn't notice how long he's been talking with the Narutos, and Tsuki was like, where have you been? Tomorrow you have your first C-rank mission and you're coming back at 10? Are you good? You're meant to be asleep. And Naruto's like, listen, I had some stuff to do. And then Naruto asks, was it with Tsuki? And Naruto says no. And she's like, then it's not allowed. Tell me what you're doing. And anyways, now Naruto then just says that he was just meditating in the Forest of Death, nothing too bad. And Naruto's like, oh, that's fine then. Anyway, and then she said, wait, Forest of Death? Why? Why'd you go in there? And Naruto's like, well, you see, it was the most peaceful place I could find. After all the beasts are scared of me. Well, I was using the Naruto chakra there. And she was like, you were able to use the Naruto chakra. Remember, Naruto and Naruto have a very close connection, and so they tell each other everything pretty much. And basically, Naruto tells Naruto that he's able to interact with the Nine Tails to a certain extent, not like pretty much like what he does with Kurama once he pretty much gets KCM2. I'm talking about Naruto can just connect with the Nine Tails and talk to him for a bit, and she asked what they were talking about, and Naruto said that they were talking about how he's the strongest tail beast and he could kill anyone, however he doesn't really care. And then he brought up the fourth and he said, and Naruto replied by saying that he doesn't really care what he did to the fourth. After all, he has nothing to concern with him. The fourth only sealed away the Nine Tails inside of him, so why should he care? He's just doing what he can to live, pretty much, at this point. And Naruto was very saddened by this. Naruto is clueless, pretty much. He doesn't know, and it's not even his fault. No one has ever told him. And Naruto, why would he even suspect that he's the fourth son? Alright, maybe he had the same blonde hair or anything, but maybe, but why? The fourth might have just been close to the clan, or like, there are a lot of blonde people in the world. So anyways, now, even though they do have the same exact haircut and everything, you know what I mean, like, it's pretty obvious. But anyways, of course, now she leaves at that, and the next morning Team 7 leaves, well, for their mission. And here Naruto is not even tired, even though she slept very late. Now Naruto and Team 7 pretty much, well, the Team 7 actually does notice the puddle on the way, and of course Naruto wasn't actually going to do anything. It was Sasuke who actually took care of it, and Naruto's like, oh, thank you, Sasuke, we didn't have to do anything. And Sasuke's like, you're just lazy, Naruto. Anyways, Naruto and Sasuke and Tsuki actually have a very close connection at this point. They're more like friends than rivals at this point, even though Sasuke still treats them as rivals, since they're rivaling his strength, or maybe even stronger for all he knows. Naruto's definitely stronger, he knows that for sure, and he's striving to become stronger than him. However, he doesn't know that Tsuki's stronger than him because she has the Mangekyo, and Tsuki now does find out about her Mangekyo, and she never uses it because there's no point. And anyways, now there is a point. There will be a point in time where she will have to use it. But anyways, now Naruto and Team 7 do ask, Kakashi and Naruto ask why they were here, and they say that they were sent by Gato to get this guy, Tazuna, and Tazuna has to reveal the true nature of this mission. Anyways, of course, Team 7 was told that they're going to go back with by Kakashi. However, Naruto was actually against it here. Naruto thought that if Sasuke was able to take out 2 Chunin level ninjas, Naruto will 100% be able to do it. And also Tsuki, since she's seen them train together, even though Kakashi hasn't, Naruto knows like best about them, since she's actually been kind of keeping up with their training, doing her own thing. But anyways, hey, yo, I've been violated. I was in the VC, someone joined and told me, lick my balls, you fat cunt. Like, what's going on? What did I do? Anyway, so Team 7 does continue their mission after all, and yeah, so after this, Carol, he's in the VC, he's just saying bloody. Anyway, of course, Naruto and Team 7 do continue this mission, and they actually do encounter Zabuza after a bit, and everyone does duck down from Zabuza's attack and to not get sliced. And anyways, of course, Naruto and Team 7 was confused on who he was, and except for the 2 Jonins in the team, basically Team 7 was confused except for Kakashi and Naruto, because they were actually fearful this would happen. And of course, they weren't scared of Zabuza himself. However, they were scared that he would actually pop up out of nowhere, like, out of all people, Zabuza and S-Rank Shinobi against this kind of team. Like, okay, they're actually a very OP team if you think about it, but really, like, the timing though, like, the first ever C-rank mission turns into a B/A, maybe even an S. But anyway, not an S, but you know what I mean. S rank missions are like fucking Shinobi. S rank missions are like village threatening missions. So you gotta protect the village in that. Anyway, and S rank missions are pretty much secret missions. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments, not description. Anyway, also don't of course once he does pop up, Kakashi tells his team to stay back, and Naruto knew to actually listen, because Naruto said that to stay back, Kakashi will handle this. And anyways, Kakashi and Team 7 just watch Kakashi fight until Kakashi pretty much slips, just like in the original, and here Naruto was about to save him. However, Naruto then Tsuki then threw a kunai, and Sasuke did a fireball jutsu, which the kunai actually took the fire from and started spinning. It became a fire kunai, not a kunai but a shuriken, a fire shuriken, and he started spinning towards Zabuza. Zabuza jumps over it, and anyways, then Naruto pops up and says, "Do you really think that was it?" And then actually throws the actual fire shuriken at him, and Zabuza now has to let go of the water prison, otherwise he was going to get cut. And Naruto was actually very impressed by this team. And anyways, now after this, Team 7 pretty much freed Kakashi, and Team 7 actually did Kakashi did continue his fight, and he was about to kill Zabuza. However, then Haku came in and saved him. I'm pretty sure Kakashi used the Great Hurricane Jutsu. I'm not sure what he used, to be honest. I'm kind of stupid anyway. Now, of course, Naruto and the rest just watch as Haku takes Zabuza, and Tsuki actually, not Tsuki. Naruto was actually confused on why, if this was really an actual Anbu, because she doesn't remember Anbu doing this, and remember, she was invited to the Anbu herself, and so she actually does know a few things about them. And anyways, now Naruto and Team 7 just let go, of course, because of Kakashi being injured. But anyways, now Naruto and the rest do go to Tazuna's place to rest up, and in the end, here Kakashi doesn't really need to teach them anything, but he actually teaches the whole of Team 7 the Chidori, which even of course Naruto joins in, because she actually hasn't learned that jutsu yet, and she's like, yeah, let me learn it too. And so Naruto masters it easily within the week, and Naruto, Tsuki, and Sasuke take the longest. Naruto secretly mastered it, and he didn't tell anyone except, and of course Tsuki didn't master at all. Sasuke, however, is on the verge of mastering it, and Naruto actually mastered within 3 days. Naruto within 1, and he actually went off on his own to saying that he will train on it on his own, while he was actually doing a different jutsu and meeting Haku. Well, not meeting up with the Haku in secret. He didn't know. He just met with him casually, and Haku does tell him about his precious ones, and Naruto does have precious ones. Sasuke, Tsuki, Kakashi, the whole village pretty much, and especially Tsuki. Anyways, now Naruto and Haku do part ways after this, and anyways, that was on the last day of their training, and Naruto and Naruto does actually wake up quite late that day, actually being the knucklehead that he is. Of course, I did say he's not as much of a knucklehead, however, he is still knuckleheaded. Like, okay, he's not as knuckleheaded, however, he doesn't mean he can't be knuckleheaded. And yes, he can be knuckleheaded at times, and this was just unfortunately one of the times he was knuckleheaded and slept in, and Team 7 actually allowed it, since Naruto knew his way, and he was going to come to them anyway. Now, of course, Naruto actually just allowed him to sleep, and she left a note to him. While he was reading and having breakfast, he realized that they already left, and he was about to leave as well. However, then he hears Inari and his mother scream, and this is what pushes Naruto to not go yet, and he's like, yeah, let me quickly go save these men, and anyway, these mans. Anyways, of course, Naruto and anyways, after he saves them, Naruto does go to the battlefield, and anyway, Naruto does see actually fights Haku pretty much. Haku does get involved once Naruto arrives, and he knows that Naruto's strong because he's seen the technique Naruto was actually mastering. And anyways, now they do fight, and Haku does put Naruto into ice mirrors and actually uses his strongest technique. Well, not the strongest technique, but he was actually about to use his strongest sibling technique to actually take Naruto out, not kill him, but anyways, Tsuki actually sees this. Just like Mikasa, she actually gets pretty much a boost, breaking one of the ice mirrors and getting in front of Naruto, which pisses Naruto off. And in the end, Naruto goes into a rampage, going into his tail beast mode, not mode, but using his one tails and pretty much slapping Haku. And now he was about to destroy his mask, but then they heard sound of 1,000 birds, which was actually from Kakashi and Tsuki. I mean Naruto, not Tsuki. And so Haku gets in the way, and Naruto sees this, and he asks why, and Haku, of course, does say that it's because Zabuza is his precious one, and he has no one else in this world. And Naruto, of course, was saddened by his death, depressed pretty much. And Tsuki actually did recover. Well, Naruto actually healing her wounds since she has mastered the laws of healing jutsus. But anyways, now Naruto and Zabuza. Naruto does talk ninjutsu to Zabuza in the end, and then Gato's men repair, which pisses off both Naruto and Zabuza. And in the end, both Naruto and Zabuza go all at it, and Naruto uses his new technique, which was the lightning dragon. So basically, he used the Chidori, but then he literally threw it, and it became a lightning dragon, a literal dragon with wings, and pretty much killed most of the people, well, most of the goons. And Zabuza pretty much decapitated the Gato with a clean slice, and in the end they actually fist bumped, and then Zabuza actually died where, you know, Haku died. And Kakashi is like, he was a great man after all. And Zabuza says thank you. Well, Kakashi tells him you're a great man, and of course Zabuza dies in peace, and they do bury them. And in the end, a week later, Team 7 returns after helping out Tarzan and build a bridge and everything. And that's where I'm gonna end off. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stay safe. This was the King of Weebs, and don't forget to subscribe to Ratreet, Miniman of the Tree. Also my friend Hxmesh, and my second channel, DB Lover. I do upload Dragon Ball videos there. Oh shit. And also, shit, don't forget to follow Shokiro on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, oh my days, and don't forget to get your good quality anime merch from Beetle Halo. Get 5% off on your next $49 plus order with the code MEME, MEME, and 10% off on your next $99 plus order with the code MEMES, MEMES. And don't forget to get your good quality anime merch, good quality lamps, LED lamps that light up from lamty.com, and you can get 10% off on any order, any price with the code LAMTY-the King of Weebs. The L in Lamty is capital, and everything on the King of Weebs is capital except for O and F, and it's spelled capital L, lowercase a, M, P, T, double E, dash the King of Weebs house, spelled on YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to join the Discord server. Road to 900 members, and if you get there, it's a good celebration. Anyways, my ducklings, you're dismissed, and peace.